Part 13 of the epic poem Aging Alzheimer's by Harry Watnik, written between 1992 and 1998, I suppose. I must say that my wife Susan was working at the dental office, and she arrived home late on Mondays, which gave me an opportunity to find myself at the Rawhide Club in North Hollywood over at Cahuenga and Burbank for those with long memories. I wouldn't go to work. I'd sing my songs with the band. That's where I really spun my wheels. Well, I did my two songs. I think I did Long Train Running and I'm Walking by Fats Domino. And I thought I had impressed all the observers, even if my arrangements bordered on the absurd. After all, I was a manifestation of the world. After all, we are the world. We are the children. The debacle of life and performing live at the Palomino later on reached its apex on Monday nights. As usual, I showed up with my wife after 10 p.m. and a sparse crowd was in place. The complete Palomino rioters outfit was on hand. J.D. Menez was on the pedal steel guitar, and he was very dependable. Skip Edwards of the Dwight Yoakam band played the piano. Harry Orloff, that mean pest from Budapest, great guitar player. He had a new Telecaster. And at the time, Steve Duncan from the that old band that the bass player from the Byrds formed, I forget what their name was at the moment. He was the drummer, and Arnie Moore, the commercial actor, and he had played bass. He claimed with Trini Lopez and Ian and Sylvia. He toured with them. He was also part of Palomino Rioters. He lived in the neighborhood, and he was a nice guy. My kids liked him a lot. He used to come to the library in sandals. He had the most gruesome toes. And my son, before he passed away, he always got a kick out of seeing on the wall. Anyway, Susan's my wife, we immediately began to fight. You know, what song are we going to do? What are we going to perform on this amateur night? Inside, the mystic awakened in me as I stood by the door where the guy took the money. He was a learned man who stood there collecting $2 from everybody. I saw him later on looking through a peephole when I was hung over. How did he find out my address? Was he the tax collector? When I opened the door, a large pelican flew into the room. Yes, it was the ghost of the poets long dead. My domicile was a flat in North Hollywood. Some claimed it was Sherman Oaks. It was more like a coffin than an abode. Cockroach-ridden, the Hungarian Jew landlord who rented us the place offered us smoke bombs to cure the problem. The roaches were everywhere. I had 3 little children, and they hung in there pretty good. I just couldn't get out of the roach-infested shithole. I was driving a cab at night and singing every chance I could get, performing, doing my blues acting. There was just no money. And so there was my domicile, a little shithole flat. And it would have caused both man and bird to twist about, knocking everything from the shelves. Yeah, basically I was just a talking monkey, and if I had a tail, I'd be a monkey, as I've said many times. The roof was 7 feet high, and attached to my ceiling in the stinking glue was roaches and the next door neighbors upstairs who were pop composers. In fact, they had a little mini hit at the Commodore's recording. When things really got grim, I'd dive beneath my sheets and start to pray. Was this not to be my funeral day? And then the anxiety disappeared, but at the door, as mysteriously as he had arrived, was the pelican dressed up as a tax collector. But my fear had abated, and I missed the conclusion of this visitation. Suddenly, like a baseball game, it was over. But the tube droned on, and its announcement was of somnambulistic toxicity. What might have been my complaint? Hold on, somebody's calling. Hello? Hello? Yeah, is that you? Yeah, I'm reciting chapter 13 of Aging Alzheimer, a poem I wrote into YouTube. I'm going to turn it off and talk to you, okay?